Hello everyone, it's Justice, and today we're going to be doing a few things. You're going to see me pour my morning coffee because that seems to be a trend among planner and stationery videos, so I figured I would do it too. And you're also going to see all of my pets. So the first guy that you see here is Mr. Whitaker Wigglebottom. You're next going to see our Siamese cat, Miss Lulu, and finally the dog that we adopted this weekend named Mr. Diesel. After all of that, you'll be seeing a Shameful Travelers Company haul that was definitely unplanned and was ordered in the middle of the night with zero impulse control, as it tends to be. So enjoy that because it's stuff I've been looking at for a very long time but haven't actually pulled the trigger on. And this is Miss Lulu, our Siamese. She is just rubbing all up on the little tire toy that we have that our dog just refuses to play with. At least it doubles as a back scratcher, right? Now, on to this haul. You will see here that I have not one, not two, but three traveler's notebooks because I am excessive. This first one here, I actually unwrapped and opened already because not only am I excessive, but I am impulsive. So I went ahead and opened it when I got home and I was like, no, I need to record it probably. So these I ordered all on Etsy. I kind of priced around different websites and things, but the Etsy sellers that I found happened to be the lowest in price, and so I went ahead and went for it. This first one was from one seller, while the next two are going to be from another seller. So this is the Narita Airport Traveler's Notebook Edition. It is a very smooth brown leather. Out of the notebooks that I do have, I also have the standard brown that Travelers Company makes, and it's got nothing on this one when it comes to like the smoothness of a leather. It's actually very weird. It's like a slick, but also it feels very moisturized, so it's not like plasticky or anything. Actually, yeah, I think that's probably the best way to put it. It's a very moisturized feeling leather. So if you're someone that's really here for marking things up, this one may take a little bit to actually get that way, you know? Because more dry leathers tend to take scratches a whole lot easier than more moisturized ones. So that one might be a bit. This next one that I'm about to open is the Starbucks edition Camel. I have always wanted a Camel Traveler's Notebook, but I have never really pulled that trigger. I can't tell you why I went with the brown initially, because now Camel is my color, so I had to go for it. The Starbucks edition, it's available in two colors. One is Camel and the other, I believe, is just a regular brown, so I had to go for the Camel. It's like a very felty texture, not felty, suede. It feels a bit like suede. And in the bottom corner, it is embossed with a stamp that says Starbucks. And so that's something to where even if you have it for a very long time and it gets marked up and gets rubbed on, that embossing will be there, which I really, really appreciate. Because I do have a few of the special editions where it's kind of just like a print on it. So like the Narita Airport one, that's kind of like a print or um, like paint on top of the leather, so it's a layer. It's not into the leather. Same thing with the Tokyo Station one that I already have, and the other one that you will be seeing soon. And so those I kind of worry about using because I really don't want to rub off what makes it special. This one though, I don't care. It is in there. It's like a scar, like a very stylish scar, like, oh, this little cut in my eyebrow? Yeah, I was born with it. It's one of those. It's not like I can't even think of it. Oh, like me, I grabbed a pan, burnt the stuffing out of my hand, and now I have a giant scar across my thumb. Not one of those. And I'm also kind of going over the little freebies that got sent with me. I really love whenever things come with just Traveler's Factory business cards or little stickers, things like that. So I'm kind of showing those off. Those are going right in the journal after this. And now to the final one. You kind of get a hint to it because you see the little piece of blue leather attached to the front that says Travelers. Um, I am not a blue person. I have said this a few times. Um, I'll tell you till I'm blue in the face. I don't really like blue all that much. I think that stems from me not liking how blue looks against my skin complexion. which then has spread to my entire life. I have very few actual blue things. Um, that being said, the blue is not all too different from just general neutrals whenever you're looking at the Traveler's line. You kind of saw that with the comparison that I gave with the two little keychains, the brown leather keychain and the blue leather keychain. So I went ahead and went for it, but what really interested me was the design. So I got the Kyoto edition Traveler's Notebook, and it has copper printing on it almost. It is beautiful. The copper against the blue. Ah, mwah, chef's kiss. I can't really express how I don't know, just pleasing to the eye that is to see. Um, like even for someone that doesn't like blue, I could not resist, and so I was hunting for hours, just being like, yeah, no, I'm not about to check out without this thing. And so you're going to see that. Another thing I want to mention is stationary minimalism because I talk about that all the time. And part of me is very shamed for not having the control to just not buy these because really, it serves no purpose in my life. I don't have any use for 3 extra notebook covers. I'm not. I don't have anything I can think of right now that could require another individual notebook insert. So really, they're just sitting on my shelf being beautiful. And that is something that I very much disagree with. I do not like that. And so part of me is kicking myself in that, I really shouldn't have bought that. I should just keep with the 2 that I already have, and really I just need one, but one was a gift, so I will never give it up, also because I'm a brand hoe and I just really love Traveler's Factory. So there really is no need for this additional gorgeous foiled notebook. And there's especially not a need for 3. And so I'm a little bit upset with myself over that because this was money that I could have used towards something else that I could have just saved. It's space being taken up in my house by something that really ought not to have even entered my home. So that is something where I'm thinking about it, and I do have conflicted feelings because while I am very happy to have these in my life, and it's something that I've like looked at for a very long time and kind of just pondered and window shopped over and over again, I do feel guilty. And that's a very weird thing. Now, I don't think that I purchased a lot of stationery, and I use my stationery quite a lot. Like my little washi jar is half empty now because I've been using it up. And so it's something to where I don't indulge very often, and when I do, it tends to be a large purchase. So it's not necessarily bad, or at least that's how my brain is trying to justify it, but at the same time, no person needs this many leather notebooks. It is a hobby, and so I'm kind of allowing it to myself to not feel guilty. And these are things that are going to last for a very, very long time. And so there is that. But realistically, I know in my heart that there is no need for me to go on this little shopping spree. So definitely know that I am aware of the contradictions in what I say versus what I just did. Um, and do know that I am fully aware of how wild it is for me to talk about stationary minimalism and use your things and to buy 3 notebooks that I have no use for aside from looking very pretty on my wall. And so here you kind of see me laying them all out so you can see all of the Traveler's Factory notebooks that I now have. And my heart does feel very happy and full seeing these. It's like, oh, look at my babies. Oh, they're so cute together. Smile for the picture, honey. And not only that, but I bought some brass charms. I forgot to mention that. I got this little bear. It's a collaboration with Traveler's Factory and some company that I can't remember, but it was very cute because all of their things are bears. And then a Starbucks brass charm. 2 freebies included with my orders were this little knot as well as this little button. So that's precious. One thing not pictured is I also got the circular coin looking Starbucks brass charm because I really could not resist. I really want the matching set on my Starbucks one. But I really thank you for kind of coming along with me on this journey of self-hatred. No, just kidding. This journey of new things that are going to be in my life forever. And I would love if you liked and commented and subscribed, and I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I hope that you have a good one.